All right, Tottenham Hotspur are looking in for a multi-dimensional forward, and guess what? The name they've gone ahead to land on it's Embolo. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as don't miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, we are really having a story. James Maddison is injured and Spurs has an injury bust of two of their best centre-back partnerships. That is it. So we are powered by Mono Gadgets, dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. And if at all you need a used phone and a used laptop from the United Kingdom, not from Uganda, guys, you know, most of you might be afraid that, oh, we are getting in used phones and laptops from Kampala, Uganda. No, they're from United Kingdom, and they also have affordable smartwatches. If at all you feel like you are interested in getting any of those services, call them on +256 70 99 88 665, and the rest will be sorted, and you'll come here and tell me, Rokani, you gave me the deal of the year. That is Mono Gadgets for you. Now, after that, let's obviously get into these stories. Now, Spurs, with Solanke injured and very many others, Spurs looks like they're obviously trying to explore the market to see who is the best player they can obviously get in. L'Equipe from France, credible source, and it's a tier 1 source from France. Tottenham are interested in AS Monaco forward Breel Embolo. He's valued at 20 million euros. So this guy is 27 years of age. We all know to it that he plays for Switzerland, and he's one of those players that he's fast, and I think Spurs are really seeing a lot in him, and they're like, before we think of even firing our manager, why don't we obviously get in this guy as up, you know? And that's what they've gone ahead to do. They've gone ahead to obviously do the needful and obviously bring in him onto the list of players that they are really interested in. But let's talk about Breel and what he has onto his career. 27 years of age, 1.8 meters tall, meaning that he's a really towering over nearing 1.9, and then he plays for Monaco. And his stats, he joined Monaco in 2022 and he played 32 games. He scored 12 goals and 2 assists. Then 2023, 2024, 5 goals and 1 assist. Then 2024, 2025, 16 games, 4 goals and 2 assists. Now, he can play as a right forward, a left forward, and a center forward. That is what this guy is all about. And his contract runs out on 30th of June 2026, meaning that when he came, he signed a contract of 4 years, and looks like the reason as to why he's going in for 20 million euros is because they don't want to lose him on a free. Because if you don't sell him now and you plan selling him in the summer, I think he'll be left with just 1 year on his contract, and maybe very many clubs will be like, we are not willing to offer you that amount of money that you want us to offer to you. So Spurs are looking in for forward because Timo Werner hasn't got ahead to work out. Solanke is working out but is ever injured. Richarlison is also an injury-prone player, and they're looking in for another forward that can obviously come up and obviously solve their problems. There've been so much in the market to obviously find out on who is the player that should come in and obviously put in the required shift all together. And guess who they obviously landed on? They had put John Duran onto their list, but when they had that, the bid of West Ham of £59 million was rejected by West Ham. They were like, no way, we can obviously go ahead and obviously see to it that all this happened. So the side of Spurs is working and looking out, obviously getting in solutions. And if you know Ange Postecoglou, he's one of those people that has gone ahead to show us that he's good at improving players, and I know he can improve this player to obviously the levels you want. He's a fast player and he's really good, and he's really welcome to the Premier League. I know he can tick all the boxes, and the manager will be excited to obviously get him into his team, and very many managers will be excited to have him around him. That is Embolo for you, who is really here to put in the required shift flow together. So Spurs are really working to bring in this player and see how things really pan out. Obviously, try to to obviously empower their attacking force. And as they went ahead to obviously get in for this Embolo guy, guess what happened? We got in an update coming in through from Pokefe. You know, he told us that James Maddison is out for a minimum of 2 to 3 weeks due to his recent injury sustained. Following Maddison's injury, Tottenham Hotspur now have only 8 outfield players available who are just over the age of 18. So they're really having a very bad problem when it comes to injuries and where they are. And it's really very bad and very saddening for the side of Tottenham Hotspur. And that's why a manager like Ange Postecoglou is not gonna be sacked. You understand? He's not gonna be sacked because everyone will understand the situation that no manager can thrive in such a situation where injuries have gonna become as injuries, because James Maddison came in through and obviously put in a very beautiful shift, you know. And I tell you what, Spurs had really improved a lot with him playing as their number 10. When you look at his Premier League season, 28 games, 4 goals and 9 assists. And this season, 22 games, he had 8 goals and 4 assists. If you're missing out on a player like him, that means you don't have a lot, you know, left. If you're missing out on Solanke, right? Also, he's another player that has gone ahead, obviously, try to put in a lot of performances. This season, 18 games, 7 goals and 3 assists. That's not bad for him as a player because it's his debut season, and that means he's obviously gonna get in 20 goals, but he's also injured and very many other players. So I think they're really having a very huge problem at the side of Spurs, and they need to find a solution to that. So that's exactly what you're really having it through at the side of Tottenham Hotspur, and Embolo is one of those they're really looking at. James Maddison is out injured, and Spurs are exploring the market to see who they can obviously get in. I've also gone ahead with the story that Marcus Rashford is one of those players that Spurs is looking to obviously try to bring in and see how he can obviously turn things around in there. Now, Spurs India has come out and obviously told us the following, that Mikey van der Veen, Casemiro, Christian Eriksen have returned to training outside at Hotspur Way. So these two are really very important because Spurs is really getting in very many goals. They really score goals, but they concede lots and lots of goals as a team. So as they get into the last game of the UEFA Europa League, you can understand where this comes in from. And they are really very, very ready to see to it that they obviously welcome them back. And when they're really having Van der Ven and Christian Eriksen and Christian Romero, you obviously understand that they're obviously going to be having a little bit of a tight wall, you know, or a watertight defense a little bit, because these two not only contribute into Spurs defending very well and not conceding very many goals, but they're also good at scoring goals, especially Christian Romero when it comes to set pieces, especially corners. They also aid Spurs in playing what we call a high line, because these two are really fast defenders and they're really good on the ball. It's very good. They're really good on the ball. They build from the back very well, and that's the best attribute you can get from them. They're really good defenders, and I tell you, I don't see them stay at Spurs for a very long time, because for Christian Romero, the side of Real Madrid is already knocking on his door, and they're like convincing him to join them if at all they don't get William Saliba from Arsenal. That is the side of Real Madrid, meaning that if you're having a player and Real Madrid is really trying to really look at him and convince him to join your club, that means he's really a very good defender. And I went ahead obviously see this guy when he was coming in from Atalanta, and I was really very, very pissed when he went to Spurs. I thought he was coming to my club known as Manchester United. But even Van der Ven is a very good player, and I believe that if these two return and stand into that central defense, a lot will help them happen. And with their game with their semi-finals of the UEFA of the Carabao Cup against Liverpool coming close, I think that will be the biggest gift for them to go to Anfield with a better central defense, because that central defense came up and obviously put in a very huge show down that side. So Rokani David is my name. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below, as Spurs have registered interest in Embolo to obviously join them. Do you think it's worth a deal to be done by Spurs? All that and more into the comment section below. Bye bye.